Hi guys, it is still Michelle Reads. I have not come up with a new YouTube channel name yet. I'm hoping sometime this week. I'm really trying hard to come up with a new name. But anyways, I'm super excited about this video. I created the past last month in March. I was working on a new TBR game. So I know TBR Bingo is pretty popular, but I wanted it to be a little bit different and really interactive and really challenging. So I came up with a bingo game where there's the letters on top, the numbers like a grid on the side. So 1 through 5, and then bingo, and then there's Velcro on the squares. And I do have a spinner wheel. It's concentric circles. So bingo, and then there's like any vowel, any consonant. And then the second circle is the numbers, and then there's like any odd, any even. So I will have to, what do you call it? Spin it twice. So I will go over the rules as I play. Also, I'm doing half and half, so I actually did increase the number of books this time to 32 instead of 20. So these books in the blind bag, so there is 7 blind bags here. These are books that I chose for my previous TBRs but did not get to. So for instance, last month I only read 2 books out of the 8 that I chose. Unfortunately, I will be doing the first review video. I rather do like the 2025 just to see how it goes and so forth. So I will be doing a 2025 January, March, February, January, February, I don't know why I did that out of order, review video on the books that I read. I only read 5 books in 3 months. Really sad. But I think I'm kind of getting out of that slump. So, like, the last book I read it in 3 days. The last 3 days of March. Yeah, very impressive. So, anyways, so the wheel will cover the blind bags for now. So, I do have... Now I created over like 100 prompts, and first let me show you. So this is a bingo checklist, so I don't have to constantly look at the board here, and I did put on a clipboard so it's easy for me to like, show it to you guys. So every time that a space is occupied, I cross it off. And then there's a bingo checklist. So what I decided to do is every time I get a bingo, it means I can get or buy a book for the year. And I think I'm gonna save my bingos till like Black Friday maybe. So I just want to see how many books I'll be able to get this year. So I do have a spreadsheet of info of all the books, like chapters, like number chapters, genres, etc. So I don't have to like really think about it. I don't want this video to be way too long. And then here are the rules. I kind of regret cutting this off. So the paper will look like this. Now it is a digital. I will be adding it to my Etsy shop, but like I said, this video is a tester. So I want to see if it goes well, or maybe there's something I want to change. Maybe there's something you guys want to add and so forth. So this is it. So far it's 14 pages long because there's like 4 different colored bingo sheets. There's like a paper wheel if you don't want to buy a wheel. I created a paper wheel, but you do have to buy the plastic arrow to go with it, etc. So I will be doing a separate video on this game itself and how it, all the rules, etc. So the rules here, there's like choose your level of difficulty. So there's like easy, medium. Okay, let me put the other one down. So there's easy, medium, and hard. So for now, I'm going to start off with the easy. And then April I'll do medium, and then June I'll do hard, just to see how that works out. So let me show you the prompt squares. So I already chose, since I'm doing easy is choose 25, like random 25 prompts. So I did not look at them. And then add 20 stars. So the stars are, you get to pick, you can put it on any square, and you get to pick any book that you want. And then the numbers are the blind bags, or the blindly choosing, I should say. So here's the stars, and it's about, I would have to say maybe 1 inch to 1 inch, or maybe 1.25 by 1.25. So here's example of the numbers, and then I'll show a prompt. So here's one of the prompts under 25 chapters. So just to save time, I already chose my 25 prompts randomly. Do not look, like I said. And then this is my special bag. I've had it in the new plastic for so long because I didn't know what I was going to use this bag for. I love it. It's so cute. It's from Unicorn Eclipse. They do like these grab bags every so often in the year. So it was in a grab bag, and I'm so happy because I wanted this one so bad. It says take a break and read a book. Continue reading, yes or no. And then there's like these books. It's so cute. I love it. So it's perfect for this game. So let's get started. So before I actually do spin the wheel, I have to see if the prompt or if any of the books will fit the prompt. So we're going to shake the bag. Sorry, I was checking the time because I really don't want this video to be over 30 minutes. So I'm going to try my best to keep it under 30 minutes. So I'm not going to look. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, beautiful cover design. Great first prompt. So I should definitely be able to find a beautiful cover design from these selection of books. So I'm just going to spin the wheel. So let's start. And I'm not going to spin it really fast because it's going to take a while. Okay, so it's in the middle. I'm going to spin it again because I don't want to like figure out which side it is on. And again, okay, it looks like it's on N. So let's just choose N. And then we spin it again. Okay, now it says any odd, so 1, 3, or 5. So, and any odd, so either 1, 3, or 5. And I think let's start off in the middle. I like the middle. So that's our first prompt, is beautiful cover design. So, I really like the Electric Idol. This is the second book in the Katie Robert, did she call it Neon Dark Olympus series? I think that's what it's called. So I already read Neon Gods this year. So I got the second book and it's so gorgeous. I really love it. So far, I think this is the only one I really, yeah. I think this, I mean, there is the Secret Book of Flora Lee. It is it's pretty, but it's not, I don't know. I really like Electric Idol better. I don't think I'm going to go with this one. And then the Do-Over is pretty, but I still like Electric Idol. And then there's Dark Succession, but it's a little too, it's not enough. I don't know. I really like the pink and black here. So we're going to go with Electric Idol for beautiful design cover. So I'm excited to get into the second book. This is based on Psyche and Eros. So that's the next couple in this book. So I'm really excited to read that. Okay, so let's go on with our next. So I am choosing only 8. Okay, so hopefully I might get a bingo. I don't know. Okay, let's go with this one. First star. All right, I already know which book I really want to read. So again, if you get a star, it means that you can place it on any space on the bingo. So I think I'm going to go horizontally just so I have a higher chance of getting a bingo. And let's go with I. Okay. So the book I really want to read out of all the books is Archer's Voice. the blurb just sounds so good. And I don't remember this booktuber's name. Sorry if I don't remember, but I do remember she did a blindly choosing, and this is one of the books that she got, and she said it was a reread for her because she said this is her all-time favorite romance book till this day. So that really got me wanting to get this book and read it. So hopefully I will agree. So that's the second book for the TBR. So let's choose book 3. Okay, let's go with, it's another star. So again, the easy is you put in 25 prompts, 20 stars, and if you plan to do any blindly choosing books like I did, then you add the numbers in it as well. So since of course I put it on easy mode, I probably will get a lot of stars, hopefully. It just makes it faster and easier for me to, so I can like exclude the wheel. Okay, so we're gonna do G this time. So we just need 2 more to get a bingo. Okay, so the next book I really want to read. Okay, I really want to read Pestilence. This is the Four Horsemen series. There's 4 books based on the Four Horsemen. This is by Laura Talassa. And oh, forgot to mention. So Electric Idol by Katie Robert, and then Archer's Voice by Nia Sheridan. So this will be my first time reading a Laura Talassa book, and this series sounds so good because it's based on the Four Horsemen. So first book is Pestilence. The book I'm really looking forward to is War, because the blurb just sounds so good. So before I read that, I have to read this. So this will be the book I really want to read this month. Okay, let's go on to book 3. And it's another star. I think we're going to get a bingo. Okay, I'm going to put it on O. So we just need 1 more to get a bingo. Okay, so what is the next book I really want to read? I think let's go with 5 Broken Blades. So I really love the sprayed edge, and this blurb sounds really good. This will be my first time reading a Mai Corlin book, and the second book, the yellow and the sprayed edge on the second book looks so nice. So I did get this from Book Outlet. That's why it's a little damage on the cover, and there's, forgot what you call that, but there's a black dot. So just to add a little bit, I think I have so far 2 fantasy books, but that's okay. I really want to read this because it just sounds so good. So that's the 4th book of. Okay, I'm gonna zip it and then really mix it. Okay, now hopefully we get a prompt. And we got another star. Okay, we got our first bingo. So that's the first book that I can get for the year. So I'm putting it on B. So I don't really care how the stars look. So they will look a little wonky when I put them on, but that's okay. So our first bingo. And I know I have not been, and I forgot the marker. That's okay. I'll cross it off later. It's here anyways. So that's our first bingo of the year. So I can buy 1 book so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so star, get to pick whatever books. Okay, because now they're kind of covering. Gosh, this is really hard. Oh, okay. I think this is the next book I want to read. So before I read the controversial Credence book. And I have to admit, I kind of regret not buying that on Pango Books. I bought it from Amazon, but that's okay. So I did get another Penelope Douglas book, and I'd rather read this first before I get into Credence. I really love smut books. That's my number one type of books. This one sounds really good. That's all I'm going to say. And as you can tell by the title, Five Brothers, I'm not going to say any more. So that's our fifth book. Let me put it back this way. So let's pick the sixth book. And oh, it's stuck. So it's another star. Oh, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. So what is the next book? Okay, I really need to change it up because I have five. Well, actually, I'm surprised the Five Broken Blades is considered a romantasy on Goodreads. So, I think I'm going to add a historical fiction this time. Or maybe not. I'm lying. I think I know what's the next book I'm going to read. But let me just look. Okay. So I think the next book I really want to read is The Wren in the Holly Library. It's another sprayed edge book. Really pretty. This one kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. So it might be considered a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. That's what the blurb sounds like to me. And this will be my first K.A. Lind book. So I'm looking forward to this book as well. Okay. I'm really trying my best to mix this up. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. Finally, a prompt. So, a graphic novel, which I don't have. So, I have two chances to fulfill a prompt. If I cannot fulfill a prompt after the second prompt that I chose, I have to read the lowest Goodreads rating book that's on the shelf. No and ifs or buts. So, since I can't fulfill this, it's not going to be on the board. So, we're going to choose again. And here's another prompt. Title font is black or white. Okay, I do see a white, so I at least have one book. So we're gonna spin. Hopefully you guys can see this. It looks like it's on B, so we're gonna say B. And then B2. Okay. We are going to put this on B2. So title font is black or white. So I see a lot of white fonts here. I'm not going to do the highest bidder. Not going to do Dark Succession. I might do the French Gift. This one sounds interesting. I don't feel like reading The Secret Book of Flora Lee yet. There's Shadow Child, The Four Winds, Story of Mina Lee, The Last Chance Library, The Note Through the Wire, and Peach Blossom Spray. There's a lot of books here, but let's go with a historical fiction. The French Gift does sound like a really interesting book. It says a forgotten manuscript threatens to unravel the past. So, let's see. Maybe I can read a little bit to you guys. Fresnes prison, 1940. A former maid at a luxury villa on the Riviera, Margot Bisset finds herself in a prison cell with writer and French resistance fighter Josephine Mourant. Together, they are transferred to a work camp in Germany for 4 years, where the secrets they share will bind them for generations to come. So it is a dual timeline book between 1940 and the present. And I guess in the present, a secret will be revealed. So the French gift will be my, I think, around 7 books. Oh my god, it's getting heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more, guys. And it's another prompt. Book of the month prompt. And move this a little bit. So we have G, and then we have 3. So G3, which is already occupied. So I'm going to keep the letter. So if you, another rule is if you, or a space is already occupied, then you either keep the number or you keep the letter. So I don't think I'm going to get another bingo. So I'm just going to stick with the letter for now, and then we're going to choose a different number. Okay, so 4, which we don't have. So book of the month for G4. Now, I only have 2 book of the month, but let me take these out. Yep. See, I wish I had a blind. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a blind, choosing blind. Oh my gosh. I wanted at least one, because all those books that are in the blindly choosing, like First Time Caller, Where the Crawdads Sing, etc. I really want to read those books. Okay, so I only have 2 book of the month books. So one of them is The Last Story of Mina Lee, and then the other one is Peach Blossom Spring. And what's funny is that this one is based on a Chinese family, I believe, and then this one's based on a Korean family. So I like that they're both Asian theme. I think I'm going to go with Peach Blossom Spring. Oh, this was another beautiful cover. I forgot about that. I think it's because I really wanted to read Electric Idol, but that's okay. This is being chosen anyways. So I'm going to choose this as my book of the month pick, Peach Blossom Spring. It's such a beautiful, that's a beautiful cover. Because if I had chosen this, I would have to read this, which I don't feel like reading this. So that's my 8th book. I was really lucky this month, guys. So I'm glad that I have at least 2 historical fiction books here, so it kind of breaks up a little bit on the either fantasy, romance, etc. I'm sorry that you guys couldn't really see the wheel. I mean, this is the only place that I can put this wheel on, so you're just gonna have to trust me when I tell you what it is. But anyways, I hope you guys like this bingo TBR version. I like it as well. It's interactive and you actually do get a bingo. So again, I'm going to still be working on this before I put it on my Etsy as a digital item. So let me know if there's anything that I should add or change, or if you have any questions, etc. Leave in the comments below, and I will hopefully do my best to either add that to the game or answer your questions, etc. So really happy with what's been picked this month, and I hope I'm gonna aim for, I'm gonna try 3 books. I'm not gonna aim too high like last time. I'm just gonna aim for 3 books, or maybe 4, at least half. So yeah, really love, I really love this game that I came up with. Oh, I had a lot of fun. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be the review video for January, February, and March. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.